called Troublemaker. Wow, I wonder what that's all about. And she's going to be our first special guest. We'd like to cordially invite everyone to go down there, take a look, sign her book, or have her sign her book for you. And by the way, first person who wears a witch's hat gets tossed the hell out of the restaurant. So no witch's hat. And also, very important, we're going to be starting an initiative where we're trying to train as many poll watchers for next year's election as possible. Our goal is to be able to train, it's a very lofty goal, the goal is to train 1,000 poll watchers. We're trying to get these seminars going as fast as possible. So, if you go to southfloridaconservative.com, you'll be able to find an email there so you can register and be a part of this very unique seminar. It's very quick, but very effective and very important, because in next year's elections, we want to be able to have a presence in as many precincts as possible in order to prevent any kind of shenanigans from going on. Now you may ask, Marcus, what kind of shenanigans? Well, I don't know, but it's been rumored that sometimes elections have the ability to provide resuscitative powers to people that have passed on to the afterlife. We want to be able to be there so none of these miracles occur, and so none of these other shenanigans, like voting 2 and 3 times, happens in any precincts that we can help. It's protecting our republic, it's protecting our democracy, and it's protecting the integrity of the outcome of the vote, which is of interest to all of us here, whatever the result might be. I invite you please to take part in these seminars so we can not only get more involved in the cause of liberty and our republic, but that can be a stepping stone for other things that we can do individually and as a group to be able to strengthen this movement every day, and every time we get more involved, it's another bit of weaving of this fabric that we do produce to be able to make a more unified conservative movement, a movement that's going to put the right people in Congress and in the White House, hopefully, so we can turn this budget mess around and get things going the way they should. I'm very appreciative of Brad for all the time he allows me here. We are brother organizations fighting the same cause, and I implore you to support not only Brad and Young Republicans, but all the clubs here in Miami and in Dade County and in South Florida for that matter. We're going to be doing another initiative. Last night I was honored with being named the chairman of the Republican Executive Committee Community Relations Committee. Wow, yeah. So anyway, one of our first steps is going to be to consolidate and reach out to all the clubs in South Florida so we can be more effective in reaching the community, letting them know what the legislative process is, and very important, provide our own voice as to what has been happening in the legislature by our own representation, and not allow others to represent the work that we've been doing very diligently. As you know, we haven't been doing a very good job in representing what we should do, or what we have been doing as a conservative body in the legislature, and it's up to us now to be able to communicate and relay that to as many folks as possible so we can let them know precisely what is going on in our legislature, what our representatives are doing, what our senators are doing, and not allow other folks that do not have our point of view to represent what we have not been doing and frame our legislative efforts in the wrong light. This is very important, folks. We have to take action and we have to take heed, because next year's elections are the most important of our lifetime. It's going to be the election that's going to either make this republic or allow it to go over the cliff. I can't stress that enough. And it's very important that all of you, not only yourselves, get involved, but you talk to as many people as possible and make light of the fact that, listen, it is your republic. This is a grand experiment. Can we let all the sacrifice, all the blood, all the treasure that is expended to preserve it, to bring it up, to develop it, can we let it go in vain? Can we be the ones to let it go? Of course not. Of course not. So with that in mind, we have to stand up for what we believe in, for what we know is right. Get involved, get out of our comfort zones. Believe me, American Idol will have another season. And there'll be more TV programs to watch, but your republic is only one. And if we lose that, folks, American Idol doesn't matter, because there's not going to be anything to watch on TV anyway. Only limitation.